Hey guys, welcome back to Heiko-shaves. Today is time for a shave. As you can see, I have let it go for a couple days, so we really have something to shave off. It's really due, and I actually have to leave the house in a little while and want to look presentable. So let's do a shave. You guys know that I have one of those airtight storage boxes where I keep all your guys' channel support, you know, the soaps and the aftershaves and the razors and the blades and all that until they get their chance in front of camera. And today I just went into this box and picked a few goodies out for us that we're going to try out. Today is also the day that this year is the 100th video on this channel. So 100 videos if I count the shorts. If I don't count the shorts, we're still a few videos short of 100. But anyways, I thought I'd point that out. One of the items that I picked today is a Chinese-made Yintal stainless steel razor that was provided by Artur. Artur is one of my German subscribers. And if you guys remember, he sent me this huge care package to Germany as I was there on vacation. And I actually did an unboxing video, and I also used a few of those items already over there in Germany. He also had the Home-like Tiger in the box for me to try out, which I sent back to him. But ever since it has gotten really quiet around Artur, I haven't seen him in the comment section. And recently my YouTube friend Jörg from Glatt Rasiert, another shaving channel from Germany, he sent me an email asking me if I had heard from Artur. Apparently, you know, they are both located in Germany, and so they had like emails every week going back and forth talking about the shaving hobby, and that has come to a standstill. And so now he's worried. He has reached out to him, he has emailed him, but nothing. Last time I was in touch with Artur, he shared with me that he has some family health issues going on and whatnot. And so I'm just worried, you know, Artur, I'm worried about you. I care about you. I haven't heard from you in a while. So if you see this video, please comment down below. Let us know that you are okay. Alrighty, let's get into the shaving, or at least into the gear for now. So as I mentioned, Artur provided this one here made by Yintal. They are all over Aliexpress. So this is a Chinese market razor, but it's a pretty interesting one. It is a CNC machined, yeah, I'm just pulling it out the box. You're not missing much. So cardboard box, little insert wrapped in some packing, you know, this foam paper. So this is fully stainless steel CNC machined, and it's actually a 4-piece razor. You might ask, how is this a 4-piece? So typical, the top here, yeah, actually it's a 5-piece. If I count the little nylon washer, it's 5. Anyways, yeah, I can get the nylon washer off. So it's the top, the base plate, the nylon washer, and then we have a handle that is pretty girthy, pretty thick. It's a little reminiscent of the Gillette Super Speed, you know, the flared tip here at the bottom, but this flared tip can actually be taken off. It's a separate part. So all stainless steel, all CNC machined, fits really well, really hefty, weighs 110 grams. I already weighed it for you guys. And interestingly, it comes in a box that says Yintal on it. Now I can't get the nylon washer off again. Okay, let's put that out of the way. That kind of bugs me. So it's a Yintal box, but at the bottom of this base plate here, it says made in China, which is nice. There is a serial number engraved, and it says Lifeben 316L stainless steel. So Lifeben is the branding. You guys remember my little green, where is it? Somewhere here is my green, whoop, dropping stuff. My green Lifeben shaving bowl that I have used a few times. Let's put that back. So Yintal, Lifeben, 2 brand names on the same product. Pretty nice, pretty well made, I gotta say. All the surfaces are nicely polished. The base plate looks really fancy, really nice. Everything is high polished. The fit and finish, so the center is the threaded part, and then you have 2 little pins that stick out of the base plate, and they line up pretty nicely with the top. There is barely any play between those two, so that should lend itself for a pretty good blade alignment. So yeah, again, serial number 36520200088, and then a space, and then 70. So maybe they're keeping track of actual production, and somehow I could find out when this was made. But overall, I gotta say, everything looks really nice. The knurling on here is pretty grippy, pretty sharp, which I like. So it doesn't slip out of your hand, even if you get some soap on your hands. And so, yeah, you have a 4-piece. If the handle, let's put something next to it. Here, this is a Parker variant open comb. A little bit longer still, but the Yintal here has a pretty long and thick handle. And if you don't like it that long, easily correct it by taking off the flare tip at the bottom. It's a little similar to, you know, some of the models that PAA puts out, where they have replaceable tips and you can put different colors on it and whatnot. Overall, close comb, and it's known to be a relatively mild razor. And since it's mild, we are going to put in a pretty sharp blade. I was first thinking of maybe putting a feather blade in it, but then I defaulted back to my favorite here, Wilkinson sword. It is known to be one of the sharper blades. It's not the sharpest, but it's a pretty good one, and I like them. And I grabbed an empty box. Here, let me pause real quick and I get another one. All right, there we go. Fresh one, still in the wrapper. Hopefully we can get it open. There you go. And the little cardboard piece that says Wilkinson sword on it. And we got a fresh blade. All right, let's load this up. I have already done a little prep work here. I have my sink filled with hot water. I have my little emesis basin filled with water. And I also have my scuttle. You know, my new favorite thing to do is shave with a scuttle. You know, I don't find it very easy to line up blades when the alignment pins are in one piece and the threaded pin on the other piece. So if they would just put that both on the same side, it's a little easier to slide the blade over. But anyways, you know, we make it happen. So we have the blade in there. I forgot the nylon washer. The nylon washer really doesn't have any other function than to protect the finish, so that when you crank down the handle, that you don't damage the finish. And it's also kind of like a locking mechanism, so the handle doesn't come loose while you're shaving. All right, let's take a look here at the blade alignment. So there is no blade overhang on the side. They made the head wide enough to cover up the blade all together. Then they went with a fully 90-degree angle down here. And the downside of this is that the cutting edge is actually pretty far away from the outside edge of the razor, as you can see here. And that is kind of a downside, because when you are like in this position going close to your nose and you want to really get high up in there, you always have the distance from the edge of the razor head to the edge of the blade that doesn't shave. Other than that, I would say this looks pretty good. Yeah, the open comb kind of has this channel here to deliver the lather away or push the lather away. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Like it. So far, let's put this out of the way and let's talk about the rest. So we're going to use, of course, my scuttle, my Goodfeller Smile. And I actually finally got a rubber stopper for it, but I'm going to go out and get a cork because this rubber smells like an old car tire. So Goodfeller Smile scuttle, it's nice and warm. So that's what we're going to lather in. And what are we going to lather, you might ask? Sterling Soap Company, premium quality, orange chill. If I'm not completely mistaken, this was provided by Boosted Bliss, aka John. He sent that in a big care package. I have the matching aftershave as well. The Sterling products, they are very affordable. I gotta say, they are very affordable for what it is. It's a huge container here, 5.8 ounces. This is beef tallow, so this is a beef tallow based soap, which usually, you know, turns into a really nice slick soap. Stearic acid, distilled water, castor oil, potassium hydroxide, vegetable glycerin, essential oil, almond oil, shea butter, coconut milk, lanolin, sodium hydroxide, menthol, sodium lactate. So that's it. So this is the mentholated soap, and I like mentholated stuff, as you guys know. And here, this is, of course, it says glacial and also menthol. What's in here? Denatured alcohol, witch hazel, which is a skin conditioner. It kind of pulls the pores back together. Essential oil, aloe, menthol, glycerin, and hydrovans. Like it. All right. Yeah, we have a blade, we have a razor, we have my little mug here with my Frank shaving badger, which has been already soaking in warm water. And now we're going to grab the soap, get my little Shave Nation spoon out, take a little scoop here. Like, you know, I always take too much, but really honestly, guys, don't hold it against me, but I have so much soap, I can shave for the next 20 years without ever running out. And, you know, those soaps will probably not keep forever, so they will go bad eventually. So I rather take some more and eventually actually use them up. So, and then we're just going to push this into the bottom of my scuttle, squish it out a little bit so it sticks to the bottom and doesn't swirl around as we go in there with a... Oh, I think my sink is leaking. Hold on, guys. I need to refill here. Alrighty. So I just added some hot water to my sink. So let's take this out here. I just squeeze out some of the water. And then we're going to go into my scuttle, which is not spilling its water anymore. Now I can actually pick it up. I really like it, you know, especially in the winter, cold outside. I like to warm lather now these days. And it's already building here really nicely. The scuttle is really well shaped as well, so it's not too big on the inside, but also not too small. And it was fairly affordable. If I remember correctly, it was like in the $20 range. Doesn't have a cork though. Made in Italy supposedly. Well, Goodfella Smile is at least a company that's from Italy. Who knows where they actually make their stuff. Yeah, it's getting there. With a big brush like my badger here, there's barely any space for the lather to go, so then it flows over the edge of the scuttle here. But we're going to transfer over to my face anyways. All right, one last thing that I haven't talked about is I want to try out what some people have suggested in the comment section, to use Cremo as a pre-shave. So let's wet this here. Then take a little bit of some Cremo, which is the classic concentrated. So this is supposed to be a brushless shaving cream. And I haven't had good luck with it, you know, brushlessly just rubbing into my face or even lathering it. But maybe we can use it for other purposes, like pre-shave, or adding it to shaving foam out of the can. This here is supposedly giving it a lot of slickness, extra slickness under the soap, or in addition to the soap that you're using. All right, so let's lather this up. Everything nice and warm. I have about 3 days of growth in my face, so it needs a little help here with a pre-shave. Oh yeah, the menthol is already kicking in. The name is Orange Chill, so I'm assuming the scent is like an orange scent, which I can confirm. It's pretty fruity. It has a little bit of the bitterness, or the bitter smell of the orange peel. So it's not the orange juice kind of scent, but more the orange peel scent, which is nice. It's fine. And the menthol in it, it's already cooling. It's the glacial. Alrighty. So, Wilkinson sword, Yintal 316L stainless steel, CNC machined. Let's go for it. Here's the shave for you. Yeah, so known to be relatively mild. And I can confirm that, but it does cut. And I do have quite a bit of stuff to shave off in my face. yeah, it's a very gentle approach to shaving. There's of course still lots of stuff left. So this is definitely not a razor that would take off 3 days of growth in one pass. As you can see here, there's still lots of stuff. But I'm pretty sure once we reach the third pass, we're going to be smooth and clean here. But I do feel very well protected from the sharp edge of the blade. So it's very mild, but I think efficient enough. And I think my Wilkinson sword blade actually works pretty well here. No tugging. So when you have a little bit more stubble and you shave and you feel like it's pulling on your hair, that's tugging. And if it's tugging, that usually is an indication for the blade just not being sharp enough to cut through. So it just grabs the beard hair and just tugs on it. You gotta go with a sharper blade in that case. But the combination here of this mild razor, it has no problem with clogging because there is this huge channel below the cutting edge there where the lather can go and squeeze through. So nothing gets clogged. It's a good hefty, 110 grams. So let's spread this out and lather up again. I feel like the Cremo was a pretty pleasant addition to the lathering. It added a little bit extra slickness and protection for the first pass. And I've said that many times before. So if you try out a new razor and you have some growth in your face and it feels like, oh, it's very aggressive, that's usually only on the first pass, while there is actually lots of material to cut off. Once you are past the first pass, it gets to the point where it feels a little more gentle. Okay, let's do the second pass. This one here was not aggressive or unpleasant to start with. So very mild. It is mild, but I do feel the blade, which I like because then I kind of can control whether or not this is actually cutting. If it's so mild to the point that you cannot feel the blade anymore, then it's barely shaving. And we have had a few of those razors where literally the mildness outweighed the efficiency. So it was so mild that it was barely taking anything off. Very good. I always do some blade buffing, as you guys know. So you can't find this on Aliexpress. I just looked before this video. Currently it's about $31 free shipping. That is just crazy pricing for a stainless steel razor. Can you imagine? Like something made in the US, similar to the specs of this razor. Same weight, same material, same machining, would be $70, $80, $90 maybe, a 3-piece. So $30 or $31, even if there would be some $5 shipping, that would be still a killer deal. So now we're 90% done. There is still a little bit here around my chin, a little bit in my problem zones here. But overall, the razor is doing its job while being very mild, but still efficient enough. And like I said, you can still feel the blade enough to control your cutting, and you know there's something happening. Well, let's grab. We still have so much soap here in my scuttle. It's nice and warm. Plus glacial effect of the menthol. It's kind of counterintuitive or counterproductive. But yeah, the warm shaving at the moment, that's my favorite. We're probably gonna go back to cold once the temperatures outside hit like 80, 90 degrees. All right, and now we're gonna do it against the grain to really get the last little bit out of my face. And you can hear there is noise. There is definitely some feedback. Yeah, the orange scent plus the menthol is actually a really nice combination. Oh yeah, there's a little that I missed here. We don't want to leave it there. So we're gonna go over it one more time. And the nice thing about a gentle razor is that you can do that without causing massive irritation. Okay, I think I got it. You can always make funny facial expressions when you're shaving. It doesn't matter. You can, whatever works for you, okay? Oh, we were doing against the grain. Oh, we found a badger bristle. All right, let's do a little inspection here. Very good, very good, very good. And I was complaining that the cutting edge is so far away from the outside edge of the razor, but doesn't look like it really caused any problems. So I got close enough to my nose that they're not like those 2-3 still sticking out. Pretty good, pretty good. My skin feels pretty happy, even though it's like tingling from coldness from the menthol. But I do love the scent. Where's the container? Oh, I already put it away. Yeah, I do like the orange chill menthol tallow lanolin shea butter. Good stuff. Good stuff. 5.8 ounces. I'll annotate the price for one of those containers. I remember sterling is always very inexpensive considering the size, the amount that you get, and the quality you get. Oh, look at that. Very mild razor, but I apparently nicked myself. That's okay. Let's rinse off, okay? Yeah, very good, guys. I mean, a little nick down there, but this is my sensitive area anyways. It seems like my skin is a little lumpier and bumpier here in this section, and if I just catch one of those lumps and bumps, I just nick myself. Very easily done. So the Yintal razor, a very mild but still efficient enough razor. So if you're looking for something stainless steel that you could throw to the bottom of the ocean, wait 10 years, and it's still there, made out of 316L stainless steel, which is supposedly marine grade stainless steel. The machining and the fit and finish, I gotta say, those guys get it right. The edges are sharp. I mean, they are defined as a sharp line, but rounded off smooth. The edges here are not the type that would scratch you, which I'm always complaining about. Some of those cast zinc produced razor heads, they have so sharp pointy edges. It's just really uncomfortable on the skin. Here it's just the right amount of rounding off. Everything looks really sharp. There is no waviness or unevenness from polishing. So they have the polishing techniques down. I would say probably after this is machined, they throw it into a tumble deburrer. So it's kind of like a tumbling machine where there is like a granulate in it that kind of takes the sharp edges off. And then they take this and polish this. They did a really good job. I mean, I gotta say the fit and finish on this thing is very good. And the alignment of the blade, the stick out of the blade is even left and right. And there was absolutely no play between those through pieces. So if I take this loose, there is nothing that I can wobble or wibble here. This is really good. So alignment great, weight is weighty, feels hefty and quality. And yeah, for a $30 stainless steel razor, it doesn't get much better than this. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And it's mild. That's exactly what I'm looking for. A mild razor that can still take the stubbles off without, you know, irritating you along the way. So 316L stainless steel CNC machined, 110 grams, made in China. If you're looking for something like this, you know, $30, $31, maybe plus shipping. I didn't pay attention, but this is a good deal. And I was asked to maybe give each razor kind of a rating. And maybe we start that from now on. I hope I will remember this. We just do rating from 1 to 5. 5 is really aggressive. 1 is really mild. This definitely falls into the 1 category. It's mild. It's pleasant on the skin. It doesn't irritate the living daylights out of me, besides that little nick down there, but that was probably my fault. Most likely my fault. It's so gentle and so easy on my skin that I don't even feel like I need aftershave. But we do have it, the Glacial Orange Chill with menthol. And now we're going to get a nice big scoop here. I will also let you know if this irritates my skin in some shape or form. Oh yeah, oh. That is orange. Orange plus menthol. I need some air. But it's, oh my goodness, this is almost like clearing your nose. And if you have a cold, put that on your face. Good. It's strong, but it will fade. It's a very strong orange scent, plus the burning of the alcohol and the menthol on top of that. That really sucks the pores and the little nicks and the little injuries that you probably cause when you shave. They suck it right together. Or, you know. And it has witch hazel in it, which I really like. Witch hazel and aloe and the essential oils, of course. Very nice. Very nice. So all those products turned out really great. I mean, this one here, that's really high on my likability scale as a number 1 razor. Mild and gentle, and almost to the point where you can take this and do the early morning with eyes closed. Hey, another question. I made a video. I actually shaved at like 6 a.m. on the way to work. I didn't show you the rest, you know, me going to the bathroom and taking a shower and washing my armpits and all that stuff. I just did a shave. But literally 6 a.m., as groggy as I was, I just turned on the camera and did the shave. No talking, because, you know, the rest of the family is still sleeping at the time. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I haven't posted it yet, so I'm still a little hesitant. But yeah, so Yintal from Artur. Artur, please let me know if you are out there, if you are doing all right. Just give us a sign of life, please. That would be nice. Thanks to all the contributions from Boosted Bliss and Bill and Artur and others. I really appreciate you guys. My box is still filled with so many goodies that we're going to try out eventually. The little trick here with Cremo as a pre-shave. Since I'm not really lucky with lathering this, I think this is a good way of using up this tube and putting it under the soap as a pre-shave. I think this is a good idea. I will keep doing this. And from now on, we're going to always rate 1 through 5 the razors that I am using in this video. All right, that's it. Thanks for hanging out and shaving with me today. Give me a thumbs up if you like. And if you're new here, welcome to Heiko-shaves. Please subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.